Okay, dude. So, I didn't start my job yet. So, and I was having trouble actually figuring out content ideas for YouTube because this 30-day challenge is tough. But I'm gonna keep going, man. I'm gonna keep going. I was looking through a lot of my journals and I figured I would share all of my notes that I've taken from copywriting over the past couple of years. I started looking into it in 2023 in January, and I didn't get my first client until 2024 in June, actually. So I did a lot of procrastinating and I didn't take a lot of action. I kept watching course after course after course, video after video. But yeah, I finally got it. But I wanted to start with 6 stages of the copywriting journey. I don't know where I heard this, but I mean, look, this is basically a full notebook of sales and copywriting. That's one. I got this one. That's not really. And I got all of this. So, notes on notes on notes, dude. So, hopefully you guys will go buy a course because it's all free on YouTube and I'm going to just try to keep this under 15 minutes. So, enjoy. Oh yeah, the 6 steps. I forgot where I got that one, but that was good. There we go. The 6 stages of success. So number 1 is going to be separation. That's when you're going to separate yourself from vices and negativity. So you have to just put those horse blinders on. It's tough. This was tough because it's the first, it's like video games, Netflix, porn, scrolling, like all these apps and things that you could drown yourself in. They take time away from you focusing on your craft, Number 2, that's going to be isolation, brother or sister. Isolation is what I'm currently experiencing, along with inspiration. That's where I'm at. Nobody's with you, dude. Nobody's going to be with you. It's going to be all you. You're going to have to figure it out on your own. But also, try to get in some Facebook groups. Try to talk with people. Because in isolation, you're going to find communication with yourself. You're going to learn what makes you tick. You're going to learn your weaknesses. You're going to learn what really is stopping you from finding success, right? Yeah. Desperation is the third one. That's number 3, is desperation. That is what happened when I would watch course after course. I think it was, sometime in June 2023, something along those lines, where I just doubted myself. I didn't believe in myself. I was going through a lot, like a breakup and a new job again. So, I'm not very good with jobs. That's why I'm taking up copywriting. So I just need to know. That's a weakness. That's a weakness that I had to realize. But I'm doing the best to keep moving forward, dude. Let's see. Yeah, I just didn't believe in it because I couldn't bring my mind to the fact that there's actually people out here willing to pay for this stuff, I didn't do much outreach either. I also had a lot of different self-limiting beliefs as well. So, but now, I mean, it's something that everybody, I think, that takes up a completely different path, an uncomfortable path, you kind of got to go through that period of realignment, the period of uncomfortability. It's gonna be like that glitch in the matrix, I guess you could say, that you experience. That little bzz is gonna be like tough to go through. So this is I hope this helps you realize what you're gonna go through. And I'm not saying that to discourage you. I'm just saying that to clear up your expectations. It's not going to come fast. But you can do it. I got my first client. So there's people out there for everyone. My problem was that I didn't do enough outreach, and now I'm taking that into account. I'm doing more action now. And recently losing my car, the job, like I have no other choice other than the fact that to do outreach. So number 4 is inspiration. I gotta say that's probably what I'm experiencing right now. I'd probably say inspiration is when you finally realize that, oh shit, I could actually get paid for this. I'll share a little story. I was doing a lot of free work for this client for like a few months, and then I got discouraged because I wasn't getting paid, so I kind of stepped back from it. And then she called me again. She was like, hey, you want to do some more work for me? I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I did 1 month of like, an email sequence. And I also managed I set up her email marketing, her software, her automations. And then I was like, all right, I feel like I should get paid for what I deserve. It was hard. It was hard to ask to get paid. And I don't know, even like my voice was shaking a little bit when I sent the message. I was like, hey, so I feel like I'm gonna have to step back for a little bit before I can continue doing more work. Like, we can talk about the newsletters, or we can get on the call. Like, I was like, a lot of uhs, a lot of ums, a lot of. I had to re-record it like 2 or 3 different times, honestly. And then we got on a call, and I was like, all right, 100 per newsletter. So I ended up getting paid $400 for the newsletters, and I still managed the email. So it's a small win. I know a lot of people are getting paid big money to do everything that I'm doing, but it was good to get the experience. Like, that was invaluable, plus actually getting paid. Like, if you have a chance to mess with some of the email marketing softwares, which is what you will eventually have to do, then that's a good experience. So I'm thankful for her, but I definitely feel like I have done enough work to command more dollars. Number 5 is elevation, and then number 6 is transformation. Growth is going to happen exponentially. Number 5. I hope that's what happens. I'm praying to God that that's what happens. If that's his plan for me, then I'm all for it. But if it doesn't happen, then I know I gave it my best shot, and that's not the path that he wants me to take. So it's okay. It's okay to surrender. So if you feel like you've been trying too hard, you know what? Scratch that. Keep going, man. Keep going. Because there's a lot of businesses out here that need help. And even just reflecting on what I just said makes me think like, okay, I can keep going. So this is more so like it could be like a public journal, digital journal, so I could look back at it. But yeah, I did hit a milestone. I did get paid. So just gotta keep going, man. You gotta think of that meme of that guy that's like so close to finding the diamond, and then he gives up like right before he finds the diamond, and then the guy on top is continually like staying digging, even if he's this far from the diamond. So be the guy that's on top. And then transformation, that is something that I have not reached, but I am looking forward to it. So yeah, I wanted to share that and be vulnerable, be honest with you guys. I'm also putting a lot of my notes into my Threads account. I'll link it. It's serving as a practice, because there's character limits in posts and tweets in the Threads. Like you have to cut down on certain words and certain posts. Like that's the whole point of copywriting. So I leave with that to say that I'm going to keep doing these. I'm going to keep sharing. I might upload another one today because I got so much to talk about. So, yeah. I got how to write landing pages and email lists and structures, and I got funnels, newsletter funnels, where to find clients. So yeah, I'm looking at, this is mostly a mindset video. I know it wasn't too much practical things, but mindset is always going to come first. And with that being said, I will leave it there. Hopefully you guys have a good day. And yeah, keep going, man.